If you like adrenaline-pumping action and nail-biting suspense, the best action thrillers on Netflix, Prime Video, and other top streaming platforms have it all. From suspenseful high-stakes heists and grim spy operations to unrelenting survival actions, these greatest action thrillers blend dramatic story twists, stunning action sequences, and nuanced characters that keep you on edge all the time. So, regardless of your preference for a dark adventure or a contemporary action-packed story, these 10 shows have something to offer all thrill seekers. Number 10, Blood Post. It is a crime action thriller developed by Kamel Gemra. The series opens with a prisoner being led to a small boy's funeral while being closely monitored. At the gravesite, he is encircled by guards, while a sniper hiding nearby fires a bullet, hitting the senior guard and causing panic. Using the chance to obtain a weapon, the inmate fights off the rest of the guards and flees in a black van. Following the incident, a group of investigators under the leadership of Liz Benamar soon discovers that the prisoner who fled is at the forefront of revived drug cartel activities. The narrative aligns brutal drug lords against relentless cops, and it refuses to stay away from gruesome violence, while maintaining a classy flow that adds strong authenticity to the exceptionally constructed sequences. Overall, the series is a gripping, action-packed thriller that focuses on sheer entertainment and combines thrilling action sequences with engaging crime storylines, all set against the wild background of Marseille, France. It is an underappreciated Netflix gem that you should not miss. Number 9, SAS Rogue Heroes. It's a war thriller drama about the founding of the secretive Special Air Service during World War II. It is an adaptation of Ben McIntyre's book that combines action with a drama about history. The series follows David Sterling and his renegade team as they form the Special Air Service. The story develops as they extend military limits via daring operations and friendship, resulting in an alliance that alters warfare. The show uses thrilling battle sequences and immersive filmmaking to show the chilly desert surroundings and the intensity of conflict. Every member of Sterling's squad has a unique personality and narrative, which highlights the struggle and friendship within the group. Though the plot occasionally puts amusement over historical truth, its character-driven approach keeps it interesting. Overall, it is an engrossing fusion of history and action that will appeal to those who enjoy military dramas and stories of determination amid times of conflict. Number 8, The Continental, from the world of John Wick. This action crime series serves as a prequel to the John Wick films, revealing the beginnings of the Continental Hotel, a refuge for killers in 1970s New York. The show takes place in the grim 1970s and follows Winston Scott, the future boss of the Continental, as he makes his way through the perilous and deadly underworld of assassins. As he fights to establish his control in this lawless haven against attacks from both allies and foes, conflicts develop. The show's retro style transports viewers to the previous era while emulating the dramatic action sequences of the John Wick movies. The portrayal of Winston emphasizes his sacrifices and shows him as both driven and ethically torn. Although the series effectively broadens the John Wick universe, it sometimes depends more on the popularity of the first movies than on fresh, creative narrative. Nonetheless, it is a good prequel for fans of John Wick, providing exciting action and a glimpse into the world of the franchise. Number 7, Alias. It is an action thriller series that combines elements of drama, science fiction, and espionage. The main plot revolves around Sydney Bristow, a double agent who must navigate a complex web of deceit and risky missions. The narrative starts when Sydney Bristow learns that SD6, her employer, is a member of a criminal group rather than an agency of the government. After that, she turns into a double agent and collaborates with the CIA to eliminate it, enduring many missions, treachery, and personal hardships in the process. The show maintains a modern edge throughout its 5 seasons, which contributes to the fast-paced thrill and features amazing action scenes and intricate deceptions. Additionally, more complicated story twists are introduced in subsequent seasons, which lessen the show's initial attraction, yet Jennifer Garner's acting and strong action keep the show interesting. Overall, Alias is a delightful classic for aficionados of the spy genre with a good mix of action and psychological drama. Number 6, The Hunter. It is an Italian crime drama based on the true story of mafia hunter Saverio Barone. The show takes place in the chaotic 1990s and blends police procedurals with powerful human drama. The story revolves around Saverio Baroni, an aspiring attorney who relentlessly pursues mafia bosses despite the violence of criminal organizations, as well as the internal politics and ethical dilemmas of the legal system. His unrelenting drive puts his interpersonal connections to the test as he rises through the ranks of the mafia. So far, the series has 3 seasons, capturing the rough, intense atmosphere of 1990s Sicily through gloomy visuals and carefully created action sequences that enhance the tension, while supporting characters, such as mafia members and other prosecutors, offer additional layers of level of detail. Saverio's characterization is deep and shows his willingness to risk and persistence. However, the series occasionally underdevelops its supporting characters due to its obsessive concentration on Barone's purpose. Nonetheless, it does a good job of depicting its historical setting while striking a balance between drama and accuracy. Overall, it is a gripping series for fans of crime action dramas that explore the human and moral dilemmas that arise when battling criminal groups. Number 5. London Spy. It is an action drama from 2015 that combines romance and espionage. The show revolves around a romantic relationship that soon devolves into a complex labyrinth of mystery. The narrative centers on Danny, a young man living in London who develops feelings for Alex, an anonymous agent. His life takes a drastic turn following Alex's unexplained death, where he discovers startling details about Alex's past and is dragged into the perilous realm of intelligence. The main highlight of the show is its somber atmosphere tone, which focuses on London's desolate cityscapes and interiors, subtly resonating the mystery and suspense of the narrative. However, fans looking for a typical action thriller could find its slow pacing and intricate plot challenging to keep up with. Overall, London Spy is a dark and subtle thriller that will be interesting to fans of psychologically intense espionage and action stories. Number 4. Vigilante. It is an action drama series created by Moon Yuso. The main focus of the story is Kim Jeong, a law school student who, at night, assumes the character of the vigilante and punishes offenders who have been given generous terms for serious offenses. But soon, his acts quickly attract the attention of Jo Hyun, the leader of an investigation team who initiates an operation to identify vigilante. The series investigates the repercussions of taking the law into one's own hands, as well as the ethical quandaries confronting individuals in positions of authority. The action unfolds as Jeong balances his multiple lives as a vigilante and a police student, which leads to constant conflict as he works within the system he challenges at night. Overall, Vigilante is an exciting examination of justice and vengeance with fascinating characters and a story that emphasizes the moral intricacies of the justice system. Number 3. Washington Spies. It is an action drama historical thriller that is based on book Washington Spies, the story of America's first spy ring by Alexander Rose. The story takes place between 1776 and 1781 and follows Abraham Woodhull, a farmer from New York, and his childhood pals, as they form an odd organization of spies known as the Culper Ring, who eventually help reverse the outcome of the American Revolutionary War. The series starts in October 1776, shortly after the British regained control of the harbor of New York and Long Island, leaving General George Washington's army in ruins. The series enhances the watching experience by recreating the untamed landscapes and warfare spirit of 18th century America, with period authentic clothes and intricate colonial era sets. As the core plot develops, the show meticulously builds Abe and his associates, demonstrating how espionage affects them and their loved ones. Even though some episodes focus more on drama than action, the character-focused style increases viewers' emotional commitment. Overall, it is an elegantly researched historical drama aimed at individuals curious about the Revolutionary War and the origins of American espionage. Number 2. The Old Man. Based on Thomas Perry's book, it is an action thriller series that made its debut in 2022. The show follows Dan Chase, a former CIA officer who has to jump back into action, bringing together suspense with personal drama. The plot starts out with Dan surviving in hiding, while an assassin appears, pushing Chase to face his history and fight in a society he left behind. As the story moves forward, his path intersects with the FBI officers tracking him down, resulting in a high-stakes cat-and-mouse battle. The show depicts a contemporary yet grim spy world by fusing dramatic action scenes with quiet, evocative moments. However, viewers who are used to fast-paced action may find the series too cerebral at times. Nonetheless, the story remains fascinating due to its psychological effect. Overall, The Old Man provides a provocative perspective on espionage by concentrating on the real-life side of ex-agents and the sacrifices they make. Number 1. The Bureau. It is a 2015 spy thriller series about the lives of operatives from the DGSE, General Directorate of External Security, France's primary external security agency. The series chronicles Agent Malo as he comes back to Paris after spending years underground in Syria. As he strives to rebuild his life and maintain his two separate lives, tricky tasks and personal conflicts occur, putting his allegiance and willpower to the test. Unlike contemporary thrillers, the visual style is delicate and grounded, emphasizing realistic surroundings and stressful atmospheres over spectacular action sequences. Still, for those who are used to more action-packed spy thrillers, the pacing might occasionally feel dull. But this prolonged story stretch gives it depth and authenticity. Overall, this is an underappreciated gem that provides a skilled, interesting series for aficionados of realistic espionage drama, featuring nuanced character and engaging storylines.